Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Over the years, I've had some pretty good requests, uh, but it's almost comical. And I'm not judging, well, this is a little bit tricky. They're going to engrave this pig, and uh, they said it traces good and they were able to get rid of the grass, but they didn't send it to me. So we're just going to have to trace it. You can see it's a bitmap. So we're going to trace bitmap, outline, trace clip art. What the problem is, they are engraving it in that back foot. So I'm going to go entire image and then I'm going to nudge it down and you can see now that all the white's gone. Well, for the one I'm doing it for, there's a little bit of gray right there, I've noticed. So what you can do is go up to, if that doesn't really matter, go to group and ungroup and select off the yellow box and get that. Now what they want to do is get rid of the grass. And they just want the pig. But the main reason she said I'm going to quit saying gender. This doesn't look good when it engraves. It just looks like a blob. And I can kind of understand that. So I've got all the, everything's ungrouped. So I'm just going to get rid of the grass first. And there's also a little bit of gray right there. And that will affect your drawing if you don't remove some stuff. And a good way to do that, I wish I would have left it. You could always look at the picture in wireframe, go to view in wireframe, and then it would show that little spot. The pig actually looks like he's smiling more in wireframe. Anyway, so we need to get rid of this black glob. It's really pretty easy. I'm going to take away the yellow box now because we don't really need it anymore. And I'm going to go and I'm going to select it all and I am going to left click, no fill, right click outline. And then make a copy and move it over. Now what we need to do, if you look at the feet, they've all kind of got like something coming from the top and, this one's coming from way from the top. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2-point line and I'm going to go from about right here. I'm going to, I'm going to use the 3-point curve line. You don't have to hit your calculator twice. My calculator is right near my delete button. I'm going to use the 3-point curve line because we need a little bit of a curve to that and just kind of curve it down. Now they didn't say it, but I would add another toe. And the quickest way to add a toe would be to fill that in and then move the fill in over there and then left click, right click. Now this isn't going to completely solve the problem because we still need an inner part. But I'm going to take these two and nudge them over. Okay, whenever you can't grab something, it's because it's part of a curve. So break the curve apart and move it over. Now what we want to do is to take this and make a new object. I'm actually going to I'm going to go double to the right. And then I'm going to left click, right click. Let me move that over. And I'm going to go to effects in contour. Now I've already done it. I've got mine point set on 0.03 and it was about right. I'm going to go up to object, break the contour apart. And then I'm going to move just really the interior one over and then move our feet over and see if our toes, I guess their toenails are still in the right spot. And we can actually grab that one and, kind of get it. And you could take your time. I always try to rush for the video. And this would be a good point. It's hard to move. It's hard to move something minutely. So if you remember 2 inches, if we go 0.1 on our nudge, that still might be too much. Yep. So we'll have to go 0.01. You forget how big your object is. See, it's a lot easier to move that stuff around. And for the one I'm doing it for, just take your time. Now, 2 ways to do something. We need another line here. And we're going to take the 3-point curve line, and we're going to go right above his toes and then give a little bit of a curve, because that's going to be black and this is going to be black. But we don't want all this black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just raise this up. It would have been better if I would have gotten rid of that node the first time. And just make sure this is all raised up. And then let's just see what it looks like with the Smart Fill tool. And if we do this and this, we've got another foot. Now his toes look a little bit funny, so I'm going to back up. And you can, make those, maybe that's why the person who drew this, I could actually rotate it too. I've still got it set pretty low. I would actually maybe take this and just change it so it doesn't have to be the exact same toe. And I'm just making suggestions. And then take that and fill that in and that in. And then you've still got your other parts that, because we broke the curve apart, we can't really put everything back, but it takes a second and go back and hit your lines that aren't part of the whole graphic. Anyway, pretty cool. I understand the part about it. When they engrave this, it kind of looks funny. The person who drew this did it for a reason, to make it look like a shadow behind the leg. But when you're engraving, I still don't like the toes. You could maybe move that over a little bit. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.